Welcome to The Shoreline, brought to you by Shores and Islands, Ohio, where finding your Lake Erie love is a sure thing. Thank you once again for joining us. I'm your host, Jill Bauer, and joining me as always is co-host Dayton Barnett. We manage the public relations and the social media for Shores and Islands, Ohio, and Dayton and I bring you The Shoreline every week to give you the scoop on everything that's happening here in our island and coastal communities. We love to talk about events and attractions and all the things we think you'll want to know more about and hopefully inspire you to come visit. So good morning, Dayton. How's it going?
Good morning. It's going great.
Summer's flying by.
Dude, I was literally about to say that. I was like, dude, it's like, this is ridiculous.
We're heading into the month of August, and what kind of things do we have looking forward to in August on the social media channels?
I feel like August, it might be kind of the big stuff. The big stuff's kind of coming in for August. We got the Twin Oaks Quinstock, Bash on the Bay, if that's not the biggest. It's one of the biggest.
Yeah.
KI Homecoming, obviously our locals love that. Marblehead Lions Perch Festival, Island Green Week. It's a lot of stuff going on, but a lot of big events kind of, really coming, I guess, towards the end of the summer. So I guess going out with a bang, you could say.
Exactly. That's exactly it. And it's kind of like, don't let summer pass you by, right? We have all of these great things going on. Get up here or over here or down here, wherever you're listening from. Get to the lake and enjoy all of these amazing things we have coming to round out your summer. And if you need those details, we want to know what's happening. Of course, you can find that all online at shoresandirlands.com. And if you're not already, make sure you follow along with Dayton on all of our social media platforms. He loves getting comments. He loves questions and engagement and all of that stuff, right? You love it when people are talking to you on there.
Yes, it keeps our channels going and it boosts our numbers.
Absolutely. So if you don't know those links, you can find those all on our website as well. So we mentioned islands a little bit, and I know Dayton mentioned Island Green Week coming up in August. So that will actually be a part of our conversation today as we're going to immerse ourselves in nature with an organization whose mission it is to promote conservation and education about the flora, fauna, and lands of the Lake Erie Islands ecosystem. Joining us on the Shoreline is the director of the Lake Erie Islands Nature and Wildlife Center, Renée Fultz. Originally from the Toledo area, Renée grew up with a family cottage on Middle Bass Island, and she's been visiting since she was 3 years old. She has a master's degree in conservation and biology from Miami University and is in her 6th season as director of the Nature and Wildlife Center, starting back in 2019. Located in Put-in-Bay on South Bass Island, the Lake Erie Islands Nature and Wildlife Center includes an indoor collection of over 240 North American fish, birds, and mammals, and offers both self-guided and narrated tours to help visitors understand the creatures on display. The grounds also feature a frog pond, a nature trail, butterfly gardens, and more, which I'm sure Renée will be more than happy to tell us all about. Welcome to the Shoreline, Renée.
Hi, thank you so much.
Of course.
All right, jumping right in. Some would say your facility is a hidden gem on the island of Put-in-Bay. Why should island visitors seek you out, and what can they experience on a visit to your center?
Yes, I definitely would call us a hidden gem. A lot of people don't always know about us, but there's a lot of really cool things here. So Jill mentioned our large taxidermy displays, but we also have an indoor turtle pond with some aquatic turtles. We've got box turtles, we've got some snakes, live observation beehive, bird watching window, geology display, and then, like she said, an outdoor trail and a really nice outdoor pond as well.
So earlier this summer, you were able to join us at our annual media marketplace, and you brought along one of those turtles. You brought along a box turtle. Last year, I think you had a couple of snakes there, so it's awesome that you have some live creatures as well as the taxidermy that people can visit with. Tell us about your new snake display for this year.
Yeah, so before we just had the 2 fox snakes, and we still have them, but we have added some really nice snake tanks. So we now have 2 water snakes, the Lake Erie water snakes that are very famous up here. And we've got a garter snake and a ringneck snake. So they're all native snakes in the area. Nothing venomous, no venomous snakes on the islands. Don't worry, guys. And we are able to take some of them out sometimes for visitors as well. So especially with kids, if they really love snakes, and we'll, take one of the fox snakes out and let them touch them and experience what the snakes are like, because they're very chill, and it's really cool to watch the kids get to touch the snakes for the first time.
Yeah, I wondered if you did that at the Wildlife Center, because I've seen you guys out at different events. I know you guys were over at Osborne Metro Park earlier in the season as well, and I feel like you always have different creatures and things there, and I've seen you get them out and let people touch them and things like that. So that's nice that you do that at the facility as well, especially like you said, there are snake obsessed people and kids especially. So speaking of kids, you said you recently updated your kids area. What's new with that?
Yeah, we got a grant from Ottawa County Community Foundation, and we added some frogs, an ant farm, and then just some really cool hands-on stuff. So we've got these bugs in resin with magnifying glasses to really look closely at them, and just some really fun educational toys. So we already had a nice kids area with some books and puzzles and rocking chairs, but now it's just a little upgraded and a little more for the kids to do over there.
Cool.
I think what really helps inside of the building, because I've actually been in a couple of times, that really helps with the user friendly in general, just learning information about all of the stuff you guys have. And you guys have these screens in there, these touch screens with information on them. And they're it's not loads of paragraphs of stuff. It's just bits and pieces that are really easy to read. I think we might have partnered on that, actually. I don't even know. But yeah, they're really cool. It's really easy. You can just click on them and just a couple slides and you get to learn a little bit of information on them instead of, staring at a huge panel of just information.
Yeah, so those are our interactive displays for the taxidermy exhibits. And yeah, we've got them set up all around the nature center. So they've got more information about the animals in that section. And yeah, it's touchscreen, it's interactive. We've got sound, so the bird noises. We've got some videos on some of the animals as well. And you're right, this was a partnership with Shores and Islands. We really appreciated that with the Destination Development Grant for us to be able to upgrade our taxidermy displays.
So cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. And so your location is is a bit off the beaten path of the island. Can you describe where you are and how people can find you?
Yeah, we are on Meechin Road. We're 255 Meechin Road. We are right in between the state park and the airport. So just up the street from Joe's Bar. And yeah, we've got signage out there. We usually have a flag out front. So if you're looking for us, you'll find us, but some people don't realize that we're here, so they drive right past. But then everyone that does find us are really excited to have been able to get here. So yeah, we hope you all come visit.
So what's the operating season like, in terms of hours of operation and just the time you guys, when you guys open for the season and close, being on the island?
Yeah, so we're open May through September. In May and September, we're only open on the weekends, 12 to 4. But then June through August, we're open daily from 11 to 5.
Is there a cost of admission?
Yeah, we do have a small admission fee. It's $10 for a family, or $4 for an adult, $3 for a kid or a senior.
So yeah, we're heading into August. You got one more month to get out there and experience it, at least throughout the week. And you said you're still open through the weekends in September, so that you can still get out there. But throughout the summer season, you guys host several different events, including Wild Tuesdays. Can you tell us a little bit about Wild Tuesdays?
Yeah, Wild Tuesdays are a lot of fun. It's a free program that we have on our back porch. So every Tuesday during the summer, we bring up different organizations or presenters. So each week it's a different topic. We really like to bring up people that bring live animals. So, sometimes we have Back to the Wild or Nature's Nursery, who bring a lot of really cool, birds and snakes and all sorts of fun things. So yeah, we do it every summer. So if you miss us this summer, come and check it out next summer for sure.
Tuesday's a great day to visit.
And it's 1 to 3 on Tuesdays.
Oh, cool. And so there's another multi-island event, which is coming up this month. You guys are a major sponsor of Island Green Week. It's coming up actually next week, August 3rd through the 10th. Can you tell us a little bit about Island Green Week and what kind of activities are planned for that?
Yeah, Island Green Week is a lot of fun. We have, there's activities every single day. It's on Put-in-Bay, Middle Bass, Kelly's, and Gibraltar Island. So we've got, let's see, we start off on the Saturday with Science Saturdays on Kelly's Island. And there's a Bayfront Preserve dedication as well on Put-in-Bay. And then Sunday we do a tour of the Hotel Victory grounds, which is down at the state park on Put-in-Bay. Monday, we're doing a monumental stargazing event up on top of the monument.
Cool.
It'll be a lot of fun. We'll be able to watch the sunset from the top and also have some telescopes up there to really look at the stars. And we'll have a guide that talks all about the stars up there as well. Tuesday, we've got Wild Tuesday and Archery. Archery will be down at the state park, and Wild Tuesday will be here at the Nature Center. Wednesday's our big pig roast. It's always a really fun event. It's down at the Goat. We do a big raffle. We've got music. Thursday is the Gibraltar Island tours and also the island-wide Lake Erie Awareness Day, which is all across Put-in-Bay. And it's a lot of fun. There's all these different stations with fun activities at each one. And you get stamps for each location. And then you, if you get to all of them, you are entered in to win a prize.
Which day was that, Renee?
Thursday.
Cool.
Yep, and then Friday is the Lawns Winery Tour over on Middle Bass Island. Yeah, a lot of fun over there. And also that's when the homecoming starts on Kelly's Island, Friday and Saturday. And Saturday the 10th is the Middle Bass Island Kayak Poker Day, which is also a great time. You start out at the state park, you kayak all around Middle Bass, and there's different stations all around the island. And then they have a big cookout at the end.
Very cool. It sounds like there's a lot of things planned and it's going to be a really big week.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of fun. There, like I said, something for everyone and something every day.
I think that's one of the biggest things, with having you guys on the island is really nice because it adds to the family friendly activities for people to come out and make, a day trip there, that for the people that don't know what's actually there for families and adults, it really adds, for the whole family experience. And I might have to pop out to that, to the archery. I've really been trying to get into that. So I might have to show up. And then, so you're also planning a brand new event for the early fall. You might have mentioned it in that list over there. But September 14th, Put-in-Bay Monarch Fest, which I think you're hoping to make an annual event. Could you tell us about that?
Yes, I am very excited about our Monarch Fest. So every year we've done Monarch tagging in September. It's always been kind of a smaller event, but we have, families will come out and the kids will catch the monarchs and we put these little tags on them, just little stickers. And it really helps with monarch research. So if they're captured on their migration south towards Mexico, then it helps us to learn about their migratory patterns. But this year we wanted to do a bigger event to really celebrate the monarchs and the pollinators and really educate people about the importance of our pollinators. So we are turning our Monarch tagging event into a little festival. So it'll be our first ever Monarch Fest. We'll still do the Monarch tagging, but we're also going to have some music and food, lots of games, lots of really fun activities for the kids. There'll be, all sorts of little craft activities. We're going to have some races with, you put on some butterfly wings and have a little race. We're going to have prizes for everything, some giveaways, hopefully a big raffle as well, and some education tables set up too. So there'll be lots of opportunities for families to come and have a really good time, but also learn a lot about the monarchs and pollinators.
What was the date of that again?
September 14th from 11 to 2.
Very cool. Is that kind of like prime migration time for the butterflies?
Yes. Yep. That's right about when they start migrating south for the winter. And we are going to be down by the South Bass Lighthouse and the field right next to it. And we always have a lot of monarchs that are migrating through right there. So it's a lot of fun to be able to provide some nets for the kids to go help us catch them so that we can tag as many as we possibly can.
That's very cool. I've actually been out right at the lighthouse area in September, and where you just see so many butterflies in one place. The monarchs are beautiful, and that's really neat that you guys made a whole event out of it. I can't wait to check it out. So, Renee, is there anything else that you want to tell us? Anything else you want to make sure that you mention about the Lake Erie Islands Nature and Wildlife Center? Encourage people to come visit.
Yeah, I mean, I think we covered a lot in a short time, but there's really a lot to do here. And like Dayton said, we're a really great location for families. The kids just love it. I love seeing their faces light up when they walk in here and they see the animals, and they just go nuts in the best possible way. They get so excited about all the live animals we have, and they love being able to see the taxidermy animals like up close. We get so many great questions from kids and families, and it's just such a good spot for all families to come and check out.
All right. So with all of that information going into our brains, where can people go to get more information for you guys?
So our website is LakeErieIslandsWildlife.com. But we post a lot of updates on our Facebook as well and our Instagram too. So you can follow us on those, Lake Erie Islands Nature and Wildlife Center.
And will the Wild Tuesdays will continue through the month of August?
So we just have one more for August 6th, and then we're done for the year because a lot of the kids end up going back to school in August. So, the weekdays kind of start slowing down with the families. So we do it through Island Green Week.
Well, make sure that you hit it out there for Island Green Week. So many great things going on throughout the whole week. And, of course, visit out there September 14th for the first, hopefully, annual Put in Bay Monarch Fest. We're looking forward to checking it out. So special thanks to Renée Fultz from the Lake Erie Islands Nature and Wildlife Center for joining us today. Of course, thank you for listening. If you enjoyed this podcast, please be sure to like and subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts so you don't miss a minute of the action here in Shores and Islands, Ohio. You can also find out more information, including past episodes of this podcast, online at shoresandislands.com. And Dayton and I will see you next time on The Shoreline.